and welcome back to another Singapore Grand Prix week vlog. So if you came from my last year's video or if you've watched it, sorry to say, but this year's one is going to be just a little bit more underwhelming. I mean, last year itself was just so crazy. I saw Yuki, I saw both the McLaren boys like 3 times. I met Zach, I saw Guan Yu, I saw Alex Albon, even saw Daniel Ricciardo from afar, which, I mean, who would have thought that would be his last time in F1, but at least I saw him, I guess. Damn, I don't know. But yeah, and I even got Barricade for Fan Forum on Saturday. So I think last year in itself was just so crazy, and I guess I used up all my luck because this year I don't even have tickets for the Grand Prix, but it's okay. I think that F1 is a very expensive hobby and not everyone's gonna be able to go every year, and I'm grateful that I've gone technically to 2 in my lifetime, but I'm hoping next year I'll be able to go. So stay tuned for next year's vlog, I guess. But this year's vlog is gonna be a little bit on the, I guess, on the theme of enjoying SGP week without actually having tickets, because I think there's so many activities that people do that has nothing to do with actually physically being at the Grand Prix, and so I wanted to vlog me going through all of that. But I think other than the week itself, leading up to it, there's always so many activities to kind of get everyone hyped up. Last month they actually did the first ever F1 night race exhibition, which I think everyone would have seen it all over TikTok. I thought it was pretty cool. I did go. We got to go to the media room, the cool down room and the podium, which to me was the main highlight. But we're gonna go on like a mini track walk. It's not gonna be the whole circuit, but it's gonna be sort of from Stamford Road all the way to the paddock. And we also don't know if we're able to go into the pit lane, which we were able to do for a very long time, but I think they might have closed it now. I would think so, but we'll see. I am going to be meeting up with Shak and Aisha, who, if you saw my last day vlog, I'm pretty sure they're in the vlog, but they're my 2 best friends in general, but also in F1. We're gonna do a photo booth at Promenade. There's apparently an F1 themed photo booth there, so we're gonna do that, and then acai after. I don't know how much of it I'll vlog, but we'll vlog anyways. So yeah, I think I've done enough yapping and enough context to this vlog, so we'll just get into it, I guess. Okay, so this is the fit for the track walk. Really simple, just my LM4 Academy shirt and some black denim shorts, and of course my McLaren phone case. And I have my hair in braids because I'm going to be wearing a hat, which maybe I'll just show you my F1 shelf. Okay, so this is my shelf. It's so bare, but I promise it will grow over the years. But I currently have 3 hats in my collection. The first is obviously my McLaren hat that I wore relentlessly last year for SGP, and it has Zach's, Lando's and Oscar's signature. One day I'll get Andrea's, maybe, we'll see. And then on this side I have my Mercedes cap that was actually a gift from Jess Dawson on TikTok, if you guys know who she is. And then of course the beloved Paul Aaron cap. So fun fact, Aisha, Shak and I are huge Paul Aaron fans, who, if you don't know who he is, he was an F2 driver and is currently the F1 reserve for Alpine. And he did a collab with Park Fermi, so we actually bought his cap.
It's drizzling.
It is drizzling. I was saying there's a duo and a trio. Look at what they're wearing.
No, there's so many patterns of duos in a trio right now.
Me and Aisha are wearing the Paul Aaron cap.
I'm not
she
wearing
has it on her back.
Ta-da.
But yeah, and then me and Shak are vlogging and Aisha isn't.
And then me and obviously.
Yeah, the clothes. But
No,
I would never wear Ferrari.
Guys, I only bought it because it's blue. I love blue. Can you tell?
No!
Not today. You can't tell today.
Okay, don't get run over. Let's go. They used to have this everywhere. But not anymore.
Connaught Grandstand. So if you're at Connaught Grandstand, you'll be sitting there. We are still in zone 4. So now we are just gonna go underground, and then we're gonna go to Esplanade for a bit of pit stop, toilet break, fill up your water. Feel free to come in front and I'm trying to like meet people also, but that was okay. Okay, let's go.
Anywhere.
Sorry, wait. We met sekejap.
It's a trio again. It's a trio again.
Other people don't even know who we are.
Oh no, nobody knows for sure.
No, if they know Jules, then they would think it's Jules.
Yeah, probably.
That's not there for it.
With your backpack.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us. Yes, I drew it and then had it custom made.
Drew it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yes, I'm wearing Lando's Academy shirt.
Oh wow.
You're right, it's quite preppy.
Tell that it's Lando.
Exactly, it's like casual merch. Be careful. We are at the pit building. The stickers aren't up yet for the garages. We're done with the catwalk.
Acai. Acai.
Yes, photo booth then acai. Hi. Yes, we've ended our track walk with Desiree at the pit building. Yes, 2 more next year.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll try.
Okay.
Come on.
Thank you for having us. I don't mind.
Because she working in Max, right?
Yeah, I don't mind. Not like y'all will ever do Lando. Hi guys, it is officially race week and today is Tuesday, which is the Alex Albon meet and greet at the Williams fan zone at Marina Square. So obviously I'm about to head there in just a second. I make signs every year and this year I'll fully say my signs are so lame, okay? So no one say anything. The first one is mirror, I'm sorry, just deal with it. The first one is my support for Alex is Albon-leavable. We don't talk about it. And then Lando for the win. And then Isack Hadjar, more like Isack Hadjar. And then here for Jenson was the first ever person to press the DRS button. That's my signs. And I did it in a booklet so that like in the scenario where I'm holding my phone, I can just flip through them without much trouble. It was kind of the idea. It's my first time trying it, so I'll let you know if that was a good idea or not. And then I have bracelets. So I made bracelets for like a bunch of drivers last year and I did get it to most of them. I think other than George and Daniel, I got it to the drivers that I made them for. So this year, I decided to only make 3 limited edition, highly exclusive because I was really busy. But they're also just, I think, more meaningful, and the plan is to give it to Lando, Isack and Alex, but we'll see if it works out. This is what they look like. So it's adjustable, which was something that I wanted to do this year because I feel like the stretchy string bracelets always break eventually, like after, I would say like a year plus, you know. So adjustable bracelets last longer in my opinion. And then obviously you can see there's a tag off of it and 3 beads. So the tag just says made with tiger eye, labradorite and hematite crystals believed to bring mental clarity, grounding and protection against negativity, which was why I said that it was like meaningful. That was kind of the whole idea, and obviously I have one too because everyone needs protection against negativity nowadays. But yeah, I'm going to go and meet Aisha, Shak and Mirza at the pop-up. They're actually spamming me as we speak, so I should go soon. But yeah, see you guys. They're watching the child's view. We're all standing and we're now waiting for Alex. How many more minutes? Yeah, 2 hours. If he's not late, last time he was late. It's a cult, you guys. Everyone has one.
Take a white ball. What's your name, my friend? Amalina. 23, everyone in the middle, 23, 25, the answer is 23. Okay, question number 2.
Liho!
Liho?
Yeah!
Liho?
Liho!
Okay. I feel like we need to
Ping-pong
like,
chaperone!
Yeah, that's true. Ping-pong
Yeah!
chaperone.
Yeah!
Lily and I, we've been going to some karaoke place the last 2 nights. Grwm has been like one of the top songs that you sing. I feel like Lando does really good helmets. I'm trying to think of like one helmet that stands out to me. I really liked his basketball helmet. Disco ball one was good. And then I guess in many ways we kind of like do similar things. I feel like we like to do silly designs, which is always fun.
Thank you!
Right now.
I just ended the Williams fanzone and I got a signature too, but it's in my bag. And he took my bracelets. Oh wait, insert clips. Alex, take the bracelet! The bracelet's for you! The bracelet! Thank you! Okay. Okay, that's all. I will see you on Thursday. Thursday, yes. Bye! Hi, this is Keisha.
Hi.
This is her first time in my vlog.
Yes.
We are camping for Isack. We are camping for Isack.
Yes.
Isack. I need to get used to saying Isack. Let's just say Hadjar. We're camping for Hadjar. And like there's just this random blue carpet area that was supposed to stand at. But yeah, that's all. We are in the waiting area. They're only letting 40 people in and we made it. So
And there's a lot of space behind.
yeah. Look at the gap and then everyone's just Can you? Oh my god, look. Cool. Oh my god. Oh my lord.
Charles, please! Charles! Thank you, Charles! Thank you, Charles! Yeah!
Oh my days. Thank you. Can I have a picture, please? Thank you. Her head. Thank you.
Well, 3 caps, there's 2 more others. Thank you.
How can I take picture?
There's one more under.
Can I take picture?
Thank you.
How can I take picture?
You can take it. Yeah, you can take it.
Ta-da!
Andrea.
Thank you. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you. Okay. Bye, Kimmy.
We'll come back after with the cameras.
Bye.
I cannot do any further.
Thank you.
Can do this. There's more up there.
Thank you for taking this picture.
Thank you.
I'm glad I did it. I don't remember.
Thank you. Hi guys. So I know that the vlog has been a mess and especially after Alex, it's just been like on a downward spiral. But I promise that after this I will be doing like a debrief / explanation for everything, especially because yesterday was insane and I didn't vlog much because I wasn't planning on including it in the vlog, but I feel like it was just too insane. Like I saw too many drivers to not include it in here, I think. But I will say that I won't go into detail or like spell out where I was, but I feel like if you know, you know. Just because we don't need more people there, especially all these new people that keep cutting the queues and like shoving people aside. Like, yeah, no, we do not need more of these people. So if you know, you know, and if you don't, then too bad. Sorry. Regardless though, today is Friday, which is technically the last day of this vlog because I don't have anything on for Saturday and Sunday. So today we are going back to the Williams fanzone and I'm going to see Jenson Button today, which is really exciting but also really scary because I'm going alone. So we shall see how it turns out. I'm hoping that Lorenzo will recognize me again and we'll be buddies, but oh, and I'm hoping that I'll be on their social media again, which will be really exciting. So yeah. Hi Jenson, if you were on the F1 grid today, what would your special Singapore edition helmet look like?
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah, putting you on the spot today.
That's really a tough one. I really have no idea. It'd probably be my face on the back of it, sweating, bright red, with sweat dripping off my face, because that's what I remember of here. Wow, it was tough. And if you were in a car that wasn't competitive, it ended up being 10 times tougher, because all you would think about is the red face and the sweat pouring down your face. So, yeah, I'm not very good with helmet designs. And I would personally, I just love my own, so I just keep it as it is.
Thank you!
Whereas now with this team, the building blocks are there, and we're just slowly progressing over the last few years. It's not easy, you know, we're racing against the best in the world, but seeing the jump this season, it's massive. Years to come, and it still feels like a family to me, and I think that's the big thing for me. It's a family team, and great to see so many more blue hats, great to see so much more support from the fans, and yeah, keep supporting because this is definitely not the high.
Hi guys, so I promised you a little debrief, if you will, to go into more detail about everything you just watched. So here I am, and yeah, let's start with Tuesday, which was the Alex Albon fan meet. So obviously you guys saw that I thankfully got to meet him again and get his autograph and pass him my bracelet, which yeah, that was like a major fail. I only got it to Alex, but next year I'll do better. But you also saw that I was on stage, so let's unpack that, shall we? They did like a common knowledge quiz and Aisha and Shak tried their best to get me on that stage, and obviously I wanted nothing to do with it, so I fully like ducked. I hid myself behind my side, behind the barricade. Like I genuinely did not want to go up on that stage. And of course, James, who if you don't know is the MC for all the Williams events, I think he recognized us from last year low-key because he kept coming over to us, but he literally did everything in his power to make eye contact with me and be like, nope, you're going on stage. So I did, and I almost won. But what was even crazier was that after everything died down and we were kind of leaving, I realized that everyone at Williams absolutely loved my sign, which is like, okay, I wasn't insecure about it, but I was quite hesitant because, let's be honest, it's low-key kind of lame, but they loved it. I was on Williams' Twitter, on their Instagram story, I was in their app, I was on AA23's app, and I was the cover photo for their like Instagram carousel. So like obviously they loved me, but you know what was the craziest part? Alex Albon himself, well, I don't know if he himself did it, but I'm gonna pretend like he did. Alex Albon posted me on his Instagram story. Were there other people in that photo? Sure. But was I in that photo? Yes. So, I mean, how many people can say that Alex Albon posted them on his Instagram story? Probably not that many, but I can. So that was really crazy. And then yeah, we move on to Wednesday, which was the Isack Hadjar fan meet. So let's start with the good things first. They loved my sign. I don't know whether it was Visa or like Hugo or I don't know, but they loved it because they took a lot of photos of me. Got to meet him, thankfully, and got his autograph. But I will say, and I hate to like go into the negatives, but whoever organized the event, yeah, you guys didn't really do a good job. Okay, to be fair, I think the whole issue was just managing expectations because truth be told, had they not done anything to raise expectations, I don't think anyone would have been upset because it was kind of like a own risk, that's not the right saying, I don't know what the saying is, but it's like, you know, you go at your own risk. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't, like, too bad. And I think that's how most appearances or like pop-ups work. But then when we came, you guys saw that like blue barricaded carpeted area. They said like, oh, first 40 people go in. And so we went in, and then they were like, the host came over, I think her name was Kelly, and she was like, oh yeah, we'll do everything to make sure that, you know, he comes down and you guys get photos and autographs with him, and we're gonna sing him happy birthday, blah blah blah, thanks for coming early, blah blah blah. And so that automatically raised expectations. Isack came, and we realized that they positioned all the influencers, the media people, the photographers, the crew, like V-Carb crew, like everyone literally in front of us. So not a single one of the first 60 people who queued for 5 hours saw him. And so we were all a bit like, what the fuck? But okay, we were like, it's okay, like they'll bring him over, like look at the silver lining, guys. Mind you, also, other random people who couldn't make it to be the top 60 were queuing up in front of the show car. So they had like the front-facing view of Isack. So we were already like, that's so unfair, but it's okay, like, again, silver linings, right? No, because once he was done with the media and all of that, they brought him over to sign stuff for people who were at like the front of the show car, who were not part of the top 60, first 60, who were also not supposed to stand there because you're not supposed to like block the area for like the general public. And so when we saw that, we were like, are you serious? Then why did I wait here for 5 hours? And then when they finally brought him over, he literally went to like the corner, like literally the far corner for like 10 seconds. Literally, you saw the clip. He went there and then left. Which, want to make it clear, I don't blame him. He doesn't owe us anything, and I'm so grateful that he even got to get his autograph. So don't ever twist my words. But I'm just shocked at how it was managed because again, nothing that was told to us happened. We weren't given priority. Not all of us got his autographs. We didn't even sing him happy birthday. Like nothing was communicated. None of them knew what was going on. None of us knew what was going on. So then who the hell was like planning it? I don't know. But if this ever reaches anyone who was in the committee, please do a better job. I'm gonna get cancelled. Okay, now Thursday, which is media day. Again, I'm not gonna go much into it because gatekeep, but I literally put in the clip of where I was, so it's not that hard to figure it out. All I'll say about Thursday is holy shit, it was so hot. Even when it rained, which my signs got ruined in the rain, but even when it rained, it was such like, it was a humid rain, so I really felt like I was dying, and I got so tan, and like I will not be taking off this watch ever. Not that I do, but like ever, because I have such a bad, can you see it on camera? Oh god, I have such a bad tan line. Yeah, it was really hot, which someone asked me who was the person that I was most excited to meet on Thursday. Driver wise, I will say probably Carlos, because like, oh my god, but then also Valtteri and Kimi, because I did not expect them to stop and sign, and they did, and they signed my hat, which is really nice. But non-driver, full out, Antoine, who is a F1 photographer, shout out to him. Honestly, what a godsend that man is. He came over when he first arrived, talked to all of us, was the sweetest person ever, then left to go into the garages, started raining, came back out with bottles of water for me and my friends, and was like, oh, I was thinking of you guys, so I brought you guys water. So sweet. And I posted about it on Instagram, and then he replied, and we had like a little conversation, and then he reposted my story. What a sweetheart. Genuinely, I was so touched. And that bottle of water lasted me the rest of the day. So truly a savior. Like, I was genuinely dying. We all were. So yeah, it came at the right time. And then Friday was Jenson, which again, you guys saw the clips. It was low-key stressful. I don't know. I feel like the crowd for Jenson was worse than Alex. Not in the sense of there were more people. There was definitely less. But they were more pushy. They really pushed, which was not nice at all. But again, shout out to James, because even if I wasn't in William's merch, he chose me to ask Jenson a question, which I will say I didn't expect to be so excited to meet Jenson. But I think because like subconsciously I know he's retiring, and this was the last time I'll see him as a professional racing driver, like a racer. Like, it meant a lot more. And I mean, of course we're gonna see him again as a commentator or a host, but like the last time as a professional racing driver, like, it meant more. So yeah, I got to ask him a question, and that was really cute. So yeah, I think that's it for in terms of like my SGP week. And in terms of the race, I'm not gonna say much just because I feel like my opinions would get me cancelled. But I'm glad George won, because he's had such a bad Singapore curse. Like, Max has a curse for not winning, George has a curse, you know. So I'm glad he broke it and he won. Very much deserved. Glad Max got second. I don't know how he drove that car to second. And I'm glad Lando got third. I'm so scared. You know what? Fuck it, I'll say it. I think that move in lap 1 was great. Subi, I think it was great racing. He had his elbows out. It was a not clean move, but it was a legal move. And to be honest, if you really think about it, if it was any other driver, it would not have been blown out of proportion this much. Like, be so for real, it's not that deep. Also, I think the only person who suffered the consequences of his actions was himself. He literally broke his own front wing, which affected his like downforce and the rest of his race. So like, stop fighting, guys. It's not that deep. Again, in the whole drivers championship too, like, it's not that deep. But yeah, at least McLaren won constructors in Singapore, which I'm always going to be biased to Singapore, even though I hate the race. Like, I hate the circuit, but I will always be biased because McLaren, since they won in Singapore, I'm expecting like special edition merch. I'm expecting pop-ups next year. Like, I want the special treatment since you won here. I'm expecting it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I have really bad FOMO because everyone's been sending me clips and I'm obviously not there. But I think next year, hopefully I'll be able to, oh my god, my fingers are pink, please ignore that. Hopefully I'll be able to go next year on Saturday. That's the goal. But if any brands are watching this and they want to send me tickets for next year, I'm all ears. F1 Night Race or Singapore Airlines, you know, Bean Sports, anyone. Yeah, that's all for this year. Thanks for watching and see you next year. Bye!